Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. I am at the Marquee Hotel. It's right at the park. The park is a little circle, so this Marquee Hotel is right across the street from the park. I'm just going to do a quick tour of the Marquee Hotel for anyone that is interested in being located at a convenient location to the park. As an add-on, this hotel is right next door to Gusto's. Right next door to Gusto's. I have no idea what the hell that is. Let's find out together. Oh wow, I've never seen that before in my life. That's different. Like I said, so this is the Marquee Hotel. I have bags here because I just left an Airbnb and I'm going to another Airbnb tomorrow. So I got, I'm a Jack person, but I also have the Ciroc for any young lady that wants it. You got the Coke, the water, toilet paper, paper towels, soap. This is all stuff that I bought at my last Airbnb that I'm taking to my next Airbnb on tomorrow. Like I said, this is the Marquee Hotel. Very, very, very convenient location and an option to the park, the hot spot of the world. All right, so what brought me to the Marquee Hotel? I've been to how can I say this? Like, this is what I'll say. I just left the Airbnb. I got another Airbnb I'm going to tomorrow. And after that Airbnb, I'm going to another Airbnb, right? And the Airbnb that I just left, my first Airbnb, I reserved that like 2 months out. Like, at least 2 months out, I had that bad boy reserved. But what people are going to run into while traveling is bookings, reservations, dates not being mirrored with the dates of your travel. And I don't have a problem with that. And it's a pro and a con. The pro is you're going to have to jump rooms every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So a couple days or how long you're here. You're going to have to jump rooms like I'm jumping. Right? It can be a pro and it can be a con. Right? The pro to that is you're not in the same place. Like, females don't know where you're at after a couple of days. Right? The con is you got to pack all your stuff up and keep moving. But an advantage of jumping locations is, I've rented Airbnbs. They take the best pictures in the fucking world. Like, the pictures are fucking done by professional photographers. Then you get there and you're like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, wow, like, you took this picture 5-10 years ago. Like, shit has changed. Like, this shit's outdated. So there are advantages to staying in Airbnbs for a short amount of times. Is because, like, it's happened to me once or twice where you get there like, I kind of want to move, but I just spent, $1,200 on this, so I'm going to stay here where I'm at. But the issue, and I've never had this issue before, like, I've done Airbnbs back to back before. You leave one on a Monday, and you check in the other one on Monday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? The same day, because usually Airbnbs are for people that stay for a couple of days. Usually, I don't think I don't get an Airbnb for a day. Like, if I'm staying in Airbnb, it's a couple days, a week, 2 weeks. The one I just left, I was in there about a week and a half, 2 weeks, a week and a half or so. But what happened was, what brought me to the Marquee Hotel is my checkout at my first rental was at 11 o'clock. And I messaged the guy for my next rental. And according to Airbnb, his check-in is at 3 p.m. But hey, come on. Like, I asked him, can I check in early? It's just 4 hours. So he was like, no, check-in's at 3 o'clock. And I've never had this happen before. It's just fucking a couple hours. So long story short, we were playing the WhatsApp game, and I ain't really had time to play the WhatsApp game. I said we can talk in Airbnb messages because I've had an issue in the past with Airbnb, and Airbnb took care of me. So I prefer, honestly, I go on WhatsApp and I talk to them, and most people are going to want you to talk to them on WhatsApp, but I prefer talking to them on Airbnb chat because Airbnb has solved some issues for me, and they're actually working on an Airbnb issue that I had with my rental in Dubai right now. Long story short, what I'm probably going to do when this gets resolved in a couple of days, hopefully, is just close my Airbnb account, you know what I'm saying, and start all over. Honestly, I got more than one Airbnb account. Because long story short, I left someone a bad review, and they turned around and left me a bad review. So, it's a dirty game out here with Airbnbs, but I'm just going to delete my fucking Airbnb account and start all over. You know what I'm saying? They playing the tit for tat stuff. But just beware, man, when traveling. I don't mind jumping. I'm jumping. Like, I'm at a hotel. I'm going to be another Airbnb. I'm going to probably be at a third Airbnb before I move to my next destination. But I don't mind jumping. Just beware, man, that this is the first time it's happened, but just beware that sometimes the check-in and the check-out times, they conflict, And that's the only reason I'm at this Marquee hotel is because my checkout time at my rental was 11, and the guy wouldn't let me come before 3 p.m. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what do you want me to do for fucking 4 hours in Colombia with my bags? You know what I'm saying? But it's a nice hotel, like I said. I would suggest it. At the bottom where you sign in, it says no prostitutes. But how do you know if a woman is a prostitute or not? Like, what's that? Like, how do you determine that? Like, are you going to ask her, hey, are you a fucking hooker? So I will say that disclaimer at the bottom of the form that I signed when I was checking in, it says no prostitutes allowed. But this hotel is right next to fucking Gusto's. But I've been in places before where they said no hookers, and I brought hookers in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that gray area. You know what I'm saying? I was at a rental in fucking Santo Domingo, and it clearly said no guest. You know what I'm saying? No guest, zero guests, and I brought guests in. So I don't know if it's neither here nor there. If you're one of those people that don't want to get in trouble or scared or something, you can probably bypass this place. But I think they just put the no prostitute thing in the disclaimer just so they cover their butt. But it's there. I was supposed to go on a trip today with this young lady, but we were planning this trip, and I emailed her. I ain't gonna say emailed her. I messaged her on WhatsApp, and I said, "Are you ready?" She said yes. So I sent the Uber. I went on, get on my computer, bullshitting around. Then I get back on my Uber. The Uber dude sent me like 3 messages. Then I go to WhatsApp. She said she's not ready. She's putting on her clothes. So I canceled that fucking trip, and I told her we'll meet another day. You know what I'm saying? Because she's fucking up my Uber rating. But in Medellin, man, it's finding a woman is easy. So on to the next one. All right, until next time.